So let's understand first the syntax for a switch. Here the word is totally different. Here there is no use of if and else. Now the keyword is changed and that is a switch. So first you have to write the keyword, that is switch, and inside switch round bracket you can pass variable or expressions. Then after the curly bracket is there, and inside curly bracket you have to write number of cases. So first keyword is case, and after space we have to put one constant value, and after constant value we have to put colon and then block 1 semicolon, and the next is break. That is about one case. There are number of cases possible, so the same case we can execute case number 2 for a constant value 2 and say. So this is the syntax for a switch statements. Now how it can work, first understand the switch is only work with a integer and character data type. So suppose your variable is a float type, then this theory cannot be applied. Clear? So remember these things. If this variable value will be matched with a constant value of particular case, then that particular case will be executed and the block of statements associated with that particular case will be executed. Suppose the constant value 1 will be matched with our condition, that is our variables, then that particular case will be executed, means our block 1 is executed. But here one different keyword is there, that is a break. What is the use of it? Break is used to stop the current execution and move out of them. So here our theory is switch. So when you apply break, it's just stop the execution and move outside of switch and execute next statements. But if you forgot to put the break after the each and every case, then what happen? That particular case will be executed, also the next cases will be executed because the break is not there. So it continues to execute the number of cases until it finds the break. Clear? So you have to remember these things. Only one case will be executed when you put the break at the end of case. Clear? Now suppose the case 2 will be matched, means our constant value 2 will be matched with a variable or expression, then block 2 will be executed. But suppose no one will be matched, that case the default case will be executed and the default statement is our output. Clear? Here the default is not a compulsory part. You can apply here default or a not as per your requirement. Now move to the diagram. Same diagram as we are discussing in a else if ladder, only the flow will be changed. First is a expression that we can say our condition or variable that we have to check with a constant value. So that value will be matched with our constant value. Suppose it matched with a constant value 1, then block 1 is executed and move to the next statements. Suppose constant value 2 is matched, then block 2 executed and move to the next statements. Likewise that the n number of cases will be possible. And suppose anyone will be not matched, then the default statement will be executed. So I hope you understand this concept. For understanding better, let's take one program. You have to enter 1 or 2 only, and suppose you enter anything else than a 1 or 2, then our default statement will be executed. In this case, first you have to read the number. If the number is 1, that we have to check. So first the variable is taken, integer a will be passed to in our switch statements, because we have to check for a variable and the case value. After switch we have to put case, and then the constant value is here 1, and after 1 we have to put colon, not a semicolon by mistake, and then the statement is what? You have entered 1, because here our variable is matched with a value 1. Now case 2 for a second number. So simply put case space 2 colon and the message just like print you have entered 2. But suppose you enter 5 or X or Z, then in that case we have to write default. So default case is executed and the message is just like printf, it is invalid number. Clear? So this is the logic for a switch when you can apply in your logic. Now what is the output? Suppose I enter number and the value of A equals 1. Then A will be matched with this 1 and the simple message will be display you have entered 1. But suppose you enter A equals 2, that is matched with for a case 2 and the message display you have entered 2, and by mistake you are enter 5 in our third output. Then what happen? Case 1 will be not executed, case 2 will be not executed, directly goes on to the default statements and the message is printed like invalid number. I hope you guys understand this concept switch. When you can apply the switch, so switch is nothing but the second option of a else if ladder that we have already discussed in our previous lectures. So if you remember, in a else if ladder there are so many conditions and so many brackets that increase the complexity of program when we are writing number of more conditions. But now the switch becomes very easy compared to the else if ladder. So mostly we are using instead of else if ladder the theory, that is switch, but it has only one disadvantage, that is it support for only integer and character data type. Now let's understand with a practical session regarding this topic. Now welcome to our practical session, and here I am going to start with our new program, that is a write a program to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division using the theory switch. When we apply switch concept, we have to use the variable in a integer and a character. So integer we are discussed previously. Here we are discussing for a character data type because the switch has support, because switch support only two kinds of data, first integer and character, and integer we are already discussed. So now we are applying our switch concept for a character data type, and for that we are taking the variable character C for a choice, because we have a multiple choice here, you have to perform addition or multiplication or anything. Now we have to take two variables for a input, and that is integer A comma B. Now that two values will be read from the user. So first print the message. In a printf you have to write enter your choice. Now in a scanf we have to write the control string, and if you remember the control string for a character data type is %C. Now the variable is again C, so end of C. This is about the choice. If user enter plus sign, then the addition will be performed. If enter minus sign, then subtraction will be performed. That is our logic. Now another two values we are required, that is A and B for a addition and multiplication. So just print the message printf enter two values, and these two values are in a form of integer. So in a scanf we have to write %D two times, and then after comma end of A, end of B. This is about the input that we are required from the user. Now apply our concept of switch, and for that we have to write the switch keyword. All the letters are in a small, and inside this bracket we have to pass just the variables. Here which variable we are passing? Character, because we are applying condition for that. So just put the variable name C. Now inside curly brackets we have to put number of cases. Here 4 case we will require, because addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So first write the case and value of that case. Now here we require character, and if you remember, single character we have write in a single inverted, and for a multiple character you have to write double inverted. So here just use the single inverted, and inside that we have to put the plus sign, that is our character value. After this case, put the colon and just print the message printf addition equal percentage d and the value of a plus b. Clear? So this is about the first case. Now remember one thing, if you missing to put the break, then all the cases are executed. So to stop that particular switch or case, we have to write break at the end of each and every case. So put the keyword break. This is the first case. Now you can simply copy this case. First select all, then Ctrl C, click on it and then put the cursor at where you want to place it. So Ctrl V is there, again enter here, put just Ctrl V, again at that place Ctrl V. So no need to write again and again, because you have a functionality of copy and paste in this software, and just change the sign. Here is a minus because of we perform subtractions. So just change here subtraction, and instead of plus we have to put a minus b. Likewise that the third option is for a multiplication, just put the multiplication sign, that is star, and here the message is in a printf multiplication equal percentage d and the sign is changed a into b. Now the last one is for a division slash, and the message is just like division equal. Now if you remember, the division answer obviously in a float. So here instead of percentage d we have to write f. Clear? And when just I am displaying like a slash b, then what happened? Recall the theory type conversion. If you write a divided by b, you are getting the value in form of integer, because here a and b are in form of integer. So we have to convert that value in a float, and for that we have to apply the explicit conversion. So here before the variable a in a bracket we have to write float. That is already discussed in our explicit conversion. So our answer is now in form of floating value, and that is a proper answer. Now if these 4 cases are not matched, means suppose you enter by mistake modulo or percentage, then there is a no logic for it. So in this case you have to apply for a default case, and you have to write the small letters, the spelling default, then printf. So in a printf you have to write like enter correct character. So this is about the switch statements. Now execute this program. For checking any error, first compile. There is no error, so you can directly run it. Just see the message, enter your choice, and suppose I want to perform addition, then we have to simply press the button plus, and printing again the message, enter 2 values for which you are performing additions. Suppose that is 10 and 30, then the addition equals 40 will be displayed. How we can check for another variables also? Let's see here with a different output. Again we can run and enter your choice. Suppose I want to perform division, then only we have to press slash and then 2 values like 20 and 30, then division equals 0.666. Clear? So likewise that you can perform any of the logic using switch statements. I hope you guys understand this concept very well. If you like this video, then thumbs up. If you think this video will help some of your friends, then do share this video with them. Also you can subscribe my channel, so when I upload new video you get a notifications. If you have any query, feel free contact me.